Hey everybody, it's your girl Char, the Super Chick. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And guess what time it is? It's Wednesday. Yeah, I went live a minute ago and I really don't know what happened, but guess what? We are back. So I was just stating that Wednesday is usually the longest day of the week. I don't know about for y'all, but for me, Wednesday is a very, very long day. So for those who have made it through their workday, or whatever it is that you do during the week, we have made it through Wednesday. So it's hump day for me. I have a very, very, very long day. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. You guys can hashtag the evening wind down or hashtag wind down with Char, whichever one is going to be easier for you. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Taniska Tawan, and also on Instagram. I use the same name, or Beautifully Beautiful. So check me out. You guys, make sure you follow. Make sure you support the show. We do a lot of topics about a lot of things. Now, you guys know me. I will usually go to my followers and say, hey, what should we talk about this week? And usually that's what we talk about. So I posted up a post and I got an inbox saying that we should talk about what the heck is going on abroad. It has been so much going on in Dominican Republic, and also there was an incident in Fiji with an American couple. So I think we're going to talk about the do's and the don'ts of traveling abroad. Should you do it? Would you still do it? And if you are going abroad, what can we do to prevent, or is it anything that we can do to prevent some of the things that are going on? Because we have the one couple that was getting a drink at the bar. Now, we all know when we vacation, that's what we do. We want to have a good time. We want to relax. We want to be able to drink as much as we want to drink. So in that case, it's almost like, what do you do? So right after this break, we are going to go ahead and weigh in. If you guys are tuned in, you can go to the chat room. Come and chat with me so I can answer your questions, your comments, your thoughts that you may have on it. Go ahead and join me. All right, it's your girl Char. Stay tuned. Right now, I'm going to go right into a song from Tiluni. It's called With Me, and I'll be right back with you guys.
I'm feeling safe, man.
Two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home.
I'm trying to take you home.
You just trying to be alone, but my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me,
so you can follow
my
me.
whip two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home.
You coming home
You
with
just trying to be alone, but my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me.
Say you can follow me. I seen it in my rear view, spun around so I can get a clear view. But her pecan thing had a face to match the frame. I knew she was different, I knew I couldn't spit no game. So I pulled up to the side, say, baby, what's your name? She said her name was Brittany. Brittany drove a BMW. She from out of town, got a room up at the W. Supposed to meet a friend, but she ain't picking up the phone. I said, you should come with me, cause I can't leave you alone.
My whip two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home.
I'm trying to take you home.
You just trying to be alone, put my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me,
so you can follow
my
me.
whip two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home with me.
You coming home
You
with
just
me.
trying to be alone, put my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me.
Say you can follow me. She say she want her bocce. I'm like Roger and Coffee. You can call me Lieutenant. All of my windows tinted. None of my shit is rented. I make it and then I spend it. She knew that I was different cause she can see how I'm living. I told her I'm a psychic. I see you up in my kitchen. Us fixing the meal and me doing you on the dishes. I bet you taste delicious. Vanilla caramel kisses. She might be what I need. I think you granted all my wishes.
My whip two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home.
I'm trying to take you home.
You just trying to be alone, put my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me,
so you can follow
my
me.
whip two-tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home with me.
You coming home
You
with
just
me.
trying to be alone, put my number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me.
We pulled up to the driveway day, I'm like, look at the sky, babe. That's the limit, my bank account, you can spend it. Find somewhere to place your old clothes and I replace them. Shout it ass fat like back shots with no chaser. Never been the one to run after women, but I chase her. She like water in the desert, can't afford to waste her. Handcrafted by God, he took his time to make her. And I'm looking at brochures, trying to find somewhere to take her.
Went to the tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home.
I'm trying to take you home.
You just trying to be alone, I'm a number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me.
So you can follow me.
I went to the tone and it's sitting on chrome, and I'm trying to take you home with me.
Coming home
You
with
just
her.
trying to be alone, I'm a number in your phone, girl. You can even follow me.
Say you can follow me.
All right, y'all. That was Talunti with me. I don't know if you guys remember that I told you, I said, you know what, I'm going to change up the genre a little bit. But so lately, I have had my own thing going on in the background. Tonight, I'm listening to, it's called The Weekend Jazz. So if you guys like jazz, make sure you download that whole track because it's pretty good. And I'm not per se against any music, but I figured, well, we calling it the evening wind down. We actually need to wind down. So I hope you guys are liking the background effect. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's loud enough so that I can still hear myself. So tonight we are talking about the dangers of traveling abroad. Now, I know everybody has just been so focused on Punta Cana and what's going on in Punta Cana. And I know at first they only had 3 people that they thought passed away over there, but actually they have discovered a 4th person. His name is Robert Bill Wallace. So, but I don't know what's really going on there because people think, okay, this is my time. I finally saved enough money for this vacation. We're going to go have a good time. The last thing that you really want to worry about is the food not safe? Are the drinks not safe? Is it safe for me to sleep in my room? Is it safe for me to be out on the beach at a certain time of the night? Actually, none of those things are really safe, but we do them. But I mean, that's just the last thing that you want to worry about is, can you not relax? So we're going to weigh in on that. If you guys want to get into the chat room, please do. Join me and we'll definitely talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh in on the first couple that I realized from there that passed away. And it's Edward Nathaniel and Cynthia Day. So if you go back through the pictures that they were putting up or taking of themselves, and if you go to Google, you can Google it, look it up. The first thing you do is you look at their pictures. And they took so many pictures of them, having fun, their unionship. And then you go to the bar afterwards. You've done, you're ready to chill out. I don't know if you like me, but we drink the whole time. There is kind of really no chill out time when you're on vacation, unless you're on the beach and your stuff is going to melt. But can you imagine just having a good day out, maybe on a excursion or something? You come back, you want to go down to the bar and you want to chill. Imagine being with somebody, not this being you, because you got to put yourself in if this happens while you're there. And they never come back out the room. And you're like, wait a minute, we were just all relaxing and what's going on? And then not only do they not come back, they have actually, you learned that they've passed away or something like that. What would be your mindset in that instance? Because guess what? You're abroad. You just can't fly home at the drop of a hat. So what would be your mindset? What could we do to say, hey, and we do this because women, we do it at the bar all the time. We put something over our drink or, watch my drink while I dance or turn my back. But in this instance, it's almost like whoever's making the drinks are not leaving these people a choice, because one thing we don't do is, how many of us pay attention to our drinks being made at the bar? We don't. A lot of us don't. What we are focused on, if my drink is sitting on my table or if my drink is at the bar and I turn around, I need somebody to watch my drink for me. But how many times do we actually sit there and watch our drink being made? You're usually standing with your homeboy, your best friend, or your girlfriend, or your homie, and you're at the bar and you're running your mouth. You're talking. We never really zone in on, let me make sure my drinks are being made right and nothing's being slipped in our drink. So to me, that is one of the things, not only abroad, but we can start doing here when we're out. Watch your drinks. Watch the person that's making your drink. Focus on that more so than the person that you're standing there with. Or when you get back to the table after this drink is being made, be more aware of who's making your drinks. Make sure that those drinks are made properly and no one has, and people are really slick, and I know this may be impossible, but that's to me still one of the things that we can do as far as our safety when we're abroad or home in the United States. Be more cautious about the person that's behind your meal, the person that's behind your drinks, and even, if it was some food that they ate, how would they possibly know that something was in the food when 9 times out of 10 the food is made in the back and it's brought to you? So I don't know if we really have a way around that other than not to eat out. And I do know some people that just will not eat out for that purpose of, I can't see my food being made. I don't know who's making my food, so I'm not going to take that chance. And it is a lot of people that no longer eat out. And if you look at some of the videos and some of that stuff that go on in the behind the scenes from some of the people that has been fired, you would probably not want to eat out either if you know. But anyway, that's one of my main concerns is now me as a woman, even when I go out, I need to be more alert of what's being put in my drinks. Now, this is not to say that no one pays attention. I'm just saying, as a woman or as anybody, that's, one of the things that we can be more cautious of. But when we get back to what happened to these people, and then there was a fourth lady, Miranda Shope Warner. She took a drink from the bar, passed out, collapsed. So now you have all these people that have passed away at this resort. And it's the same resort. It's the Grand Baja Ramona, looks like. It's the same resort. So question is, has everyone at this resort been sat down, been questioned not only by the authorities over there, but by a U.S. authority? Have you brought U.S. authorities in to perform these interviews? And do you have a list of everybody that worked at that hotel that night and everybody needs to be questioned? Is that being done? Is the Grand Baja Romana, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is it still functioning today? And you've had 4 people pass away. It doesn't matter what culture they are. The nature of the deaths. Is that resort still up and running? I want to know. I mean, because I think those are things that play a major factor in finding out what happened to these people. Innocent people going on vacation, wanting to get away and enjoy themselves, and you meet your demise at someone else's hands and nobody has an answer. If you look back through the coroner's report, they are trying to still do autopsies. So at this point, all they know is the last place that these people visited was the bar in which they had drinks, and then they're no longer living. So if this place is still open and still running, that even makes you question more. But I've always said that if I'm abroad, Lord, please don't let me have to go to the ER, because I would be definitely afraid of being left there by myself and really not being able to speak the language and not know what's being done to me. So that has to be a scary feeling. If you look back to the couple in Fiji, they started feeling sick. They went to the ER and was just given some drips, and they were sent back to their room, and the male died and the woman died. I mean, it's crazy to think that you can't even, well, it's already places that you should not go. And now it's places that you thought once was safe to go. They're not safe to go. Are you still going to go? Is that going to cut down some of the travel? Or are people going to say, well, that wouldn't happen to me? Because as people, that's what we say. Oh, no, that's not going to happen to me. Or, well, and this is my saying, if it's meant to be, it'll be no matter where I am. So we are probably going to still go, and we're probably still going to do things unconsciously, because usually we're inebriated, or usually we're having so much fun, and it feels so good to not